So I had to do this video real quick because I recently saw a video, and it seems to be a trend right now, where people are saying Dave Ramsey keeps you poor, right? That Dave Ramsey is the reason why so many people are remaining poor is because they follow his baby steps. And if you guys are not familiar with his baby steps, usually people follow the first two, right? The first one to save $1,000 for emergencies, and then the second one is to just do the debt snowball, which is paying off the debt with the smallest balance to the largest balance. And I see what these people say about how he keeps you poor, and I'm like, how in the world does he keep you poor if he's trying to tell you to save $1,000, which a majority of people cannot even save $500, and then he's also trying to help you pay off debt, start with the smallest to the largest, and for some reason he's keeping you poor. Am I missing something? Now, we can argue, and some people can have a debate as well, that a lot of the principles that he has seems a little outdated. Okay, a lot of people would say the saving the $1,000 as the emergency fund is too little. It's a small amount, and I get it. It is a small amount, and he's been saying that amount for years, and he addressed it, and he was like, "I'm just not going to change it. I'm just going to keep $1,000 because the majority of people can't save $1,000." Now, if you're someone who has a lot of debt, and you're someone who has a lot of income, because believe it or not, guys, even if you make $100,000 a year, it doesn't mean that you're still not living paycheck to paycheck. There's people who make $200,000, $300,000 a year, and they're still living paycheck to paycheck. So they feel like their emergency, right, is bigger than $1,000, right? Their starter savings is bigger than $1,000. So they feel like off the bat, that's a horrible idea. And it's really not, but it is. But it's really not, because it depends on your lifestyle. The reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, most emergencies we have now is way more than $1,000, right? But some is less. But the point of it is to at least give you that small win to have at least $1,000. And also, listen, why save $1,000? Why not save $2,000? Why not save $5,000 and then move on to the next step, right? You don't need to follow his advice to the T. You don't need to follow his exact advice. You see, that's what people get messed up on, is they think they need to do things exactly what someone tells them to do, because everyone's situation is different. Everyone's personal finance situation is different, right? Not everybody doesn't have the same financial situation that the next person's having. But what Dave is giving people is a blueprint, and it works, right? It works. And I'll tell you this, there's so many people I know that follow his advice, and they give the thanks to him helping, and they say they didn't follow it to a T, right? Some people still use credit cards. Some people, they save more than $1,000. Some people didn't do the baby step in the right order. And of course, if you ask Dave, he's not going to agree with it, because he understands that in order to achieve anything, you need to have extreme discipline, right? And if you want to achieve it faster, you need to have discipline. But to some people, that's not the case. For some people, they're okay with just doing things at their pace, at their time. But if it doesn't work for you, that doesn't mean that what he's doing is wrong, right? It has worked. His principles have worked. And I just find that when it comes to personal finance, guys, that you need to really understand that, if you listen to Caleb Hammer, for example, his style is different from others. A lot of people don't like his style. A lot of people do. It's okay. You get a piece of what information he's giving you to help you out, and move on to the next. You could probably go to Graham Stephan, watch some of his videos, get motivated, learn a few things there, and move on. To me, when it comes to finance, guys, no one's ever wrong, right? Unless you're saying something that's blatantly a lie or is wrong. But what worked for you and you share it with someone and it doesn't work for them, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means it's not the right thing for you. Right? And the thing with finance, where people struggle so much, is they try to find a one solution to the problem, a one fixed solution to the problem. And that's not the case. It's never been the case with anything in life. You have to find your own way, right? You have to create your own journey in order to be debt-free. You have to create your own journey to reach financial freedom. And everyone out there can help you out in that situation. Right? Everyone. You can follow anybody and they can help you in that situation. So, for everyone out there that's saying he's keeping you poor, I'm not sure if these are clickbait type videos, but I would say this. The man has helped so many people get out of debt. You might not agree with his principles, where his religious stance and his political stance, because I'm one of them. I feel like that's a little just too much for me. But I can't deny the fact that man is helping people, right? He kept me motivated when I was watching his show, when I was out doing my my side gigs. I was trying to, learn more about finance and pay off my debt. He helped me, right? And as soon as he starts talking about the religious stuff and guns, I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear this. I turn it off. But that's just me. That's just my preference. I'm just not going to say he's a horrible person because I don't agree with some of his stances on certain things. And it's okay. It's okay to disagree. But to say that he is keeping you poor, nah, I'm sorry, man. I think you are keeping yourself poor by allowing yourself to not change and adapt. That's the issue. That you're not changing, you're not adapting to something new, something that can help you out compared to complaining about someone that hasn't changed his principles in nearly 30 years and say he's keeping you poor. Just don't listen to his channel, and that's it. And you continue with your life and you see where it takes you.